and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I am here today to give you my top 13 favorite gaming consoles. Okay, let me just explain for a minute here before I even start off. So I've been wanting to do top 10s on gaming stuff for a little while now, since I have done some reviews, and usually it helps if you know what the reviewers' tastes are like. So, and I'm starting with the consoles to kind of give you a frame of what's to come, because I'm going to start with gaming consoles list. This probably won't be a every week thing, but it's probably what I'm going to be filling up my next few, maybe my next 13, I don't know, free Fridays. But yeah, so basically how this is going to work. First off, since currently I do not have Power Director 15 working because I need to pay for that, I'm going to be using Power Director Mobile. So, basically I'm going to stop talking after I've said the console, show you both an image of the console and the controller, or if it's a handheld, a picture of the console closed, if it can close at all, and open, and maybe a few other, like, different models and all that. So, yeah, that's basically how this is gonna go. Alright, so, number 13 is the Game Boy / Game Boy Color. We're already starting with a double placeholder, but let's just hold on for a second here. First off, let me put in the images. And now we're back. Let me just explain this for a second. So, the reason the Game Boy and the Game Boy Color are holding the same slot, even though they are completely different consoles, and also considering the fact that, hold on, most of the Game Boy games that I've played are on with this thing right here. Is the fact that the color is basically the same exact thing as the Game Boy. It's just upgraded Game Boy. It has color. It even plays the same games that the Game Boy can play. So I probably should have just put the color, because that's kind of what I did for some of the other stuff in here. But continuing on, number 12 we have the Game Boy Advance, which is honestly a pretty good system. Hold on. Pictures. Okay, so the Game Boy Advance, I've had that system basically in my possession for basically my whole life, and if I haven't had that system, I've had something that can play that system, so it's just inevitable that it's going to end up on my top 13 here. So, yeah, I mean, it's just the games I've pretty much grew up playing with, other than some of these other ones that I'm going to list off. But yeah, so a lot of nostalgia is attached to that one, so I'm probably a little biased there, but hey. Alright, number 11 is the PS3. I do not own one of these. This is one of those systems that I gotta play over my grandparents' house. But, yeah, I like the graphics, I like the, their internet system is at least usable, I guess. There's some good games for it, especially in the RPG genre, but a lot of it's all the, stuff that I really don't like, which is the major, mainstream stuff, like, your generic shooters and your generic adventure games. I'm not saying adventure games aren't bad, it's just, yeah, I just have I have taste when it comes to adventure games. Last of Us and, I can't really say Tomb Raider, I haven't really played Tomb Raider, but I have played Last of Us. Trying to think of other ones that I may have played. I can't think of it. Uncharted, there we go. I played those and I didn't like them. But, yeah. And that's basically all that's over there, so I don't have much fun over there anymore. It used to be really fun to be over there. But yeah, they basically reduced their taste down to the generic mainstream. And I'm not very proud of that. Because my taste is still very much so retro, hipster, gamer boy, I don't know. Alright, number 10 is the 3DS. So why is this not higher? I have no idea why I didn't put this higher. In fact, that's probably an afterthought for me. But yeah, I even actually do use the 3D feature some. Hey, guess what? You guys found him. You found the guy that uses 3D. I do. I don't use it very often. As a matter of fact, my sister uses the 3D on her system a lot more than I use it on mine. Though she plays her system a lot less than I play mine, so yeah. But the Street Pass features definitely made it a console to just have with you at all times. So if I ever want to play something like, I don't know, Mario Kart, it's like right there. I always have it pretty much next to me. It's even next to me right now, even though it's not in a case, it's right next to me. And I dropped this house. But yeah. Yeah. As a matter of fact, it's probably one of the biggest game libraries I have at the current moment, and probably ever had in general. I mean, I've had some pretty big gaming libraries, don't get me wrong, but no, I think the DS has the bigger library. I'd have to check. I kind of mix the two together. But anyways, yeah, the games are pretty good. Moving on. So, number 9 is the Xbox 360. Roll the pictures! What is there? Like only 2 different colors and then the controllers, which can be in any color you want, maybe even third party. Actually, the controller is a really interesting thing. Now, the controller it comes with is the wireless edition, and we have that as well. The battery life is just whatever your AA's are, so yeah. But if you want to use that on your PC, that's an interesting thing about the controllers. You can use it on your PC. But if you want to use the wireless one on your PC, you have to get a module. So our second Xbox controller, we only have 2, is my wired one that you guys normally see me with. Which, by the way, that one performs a lot better, though I do prefer using the wireless one for reasons. But, yeah. The wired one works a lot better for PC gaming, but just talking about the Xbox 360 here, and I am talking about the Xbox 360. Did I say Xbox when I said Xbox? Because that's a fail on my part. I've never played the original Xbox. Well, no, I think I played it once and I didn't really like it. But the Xbox 360 does improve on the controller. The graphics are good, and so far it's been where I've played most of the RPGs of today. I mean, besides Nintendo consoles, so yeah. We've got, for number 8, the PC. You know what? I don't even need to give you guys a picture. We can just do this. You know, I can probably edit in like a picture of the desktop. Though, so. But the PC, yeah, again, it's really low on my list, even though it really doesn't deserve to be really low. Basically, the reason it's so low is because I prefer console gaming. Like, I do work on the computer, I do all this other stuff, and just gaming on the computer in general will eat up your space, RAM, whatever. So, yeah. Also, a lot of games on the PC are just these, from what, well, most PC Master Race gamers are those guys that are playing like Rift, World of Warcraft. Those games don't interest me. Those games are pretty boring, actually. yeah, those games are really boring. Basically, they're there to eat up your time and money. And now I'm good with spending a lot of time into a game. See Monster Hunter for that. But I just really don't like spending a lot of time in a game going from place to place. I don't like trying to figure out my weird mechanics on a keyboard. However, that's not all you have to play on a PC. You can play basically anything. So, we've got a lot of games that are on consoles on the PC. That's where I've been playing Rayman Legends for you guys. I downloaded it from Steam. But yeah. So, I mean, it's kind of open to interpretation of what you think of PC gaming, but as long as you can plug in a controller, you're good. Because trust me, keyboard and mouse is just really awkward for most games. Most. There are some exceptions, but they're very far and few in between. For number 7, we have the classic NES. Now, I've never actually touched one of these systems. I've never played an original NES, so I don't know what the controller feels like. However, it can't be much different than the SNES controller from looking at its design. Plus it does look pretty cool. So, it's the first it's the first Nintendo console game. I'm not gonna say first Nintendo gaming system, but the first Nintendo gaming console, and it did single-handedly it did single-handedly save the gaming industry. So yeah, and I have played some of the games on it despite not having ever touched one, so I can't assure you I've had some good experiences with the games on the system. But moving on, we have the PS2. Now this one has gotta be like the second or third gaming console I've ever played as just growing up. My dad bought it. He never really played it much. He transferred to being one of these PC Master Race guys a long time ago. I mean, he played it back then, but he started getting away from playing it. Most of the games that I played were on a demo disc, because back then I couldn't afford to buy my own games, but there are a lot of classics that I love on it, and it's even where the Monster Hunter series originated. So, it holds a special place in my gamer heart. Next we have, for number 5, is the GameCube. Insert pictures. GameCube, I'm not sure exactly why this one got its spot. It's probably why a lot of these have a weird spot. But, I guess I kind of got my first experience, well, okay, so the GameCube that I have currently in my room is the GameCube that my sister got for Christmas, and that was the second console I played. And I didn't have as much of an experience of playing it as it was in my sister's room most of the time. Now it's my room. But, most of the games that I played on it were Sonic and, Crazy Taxi, so... yeah. But then I've added on to that with, the addition of the Wii to this household, though we eventually sold that. I was not happy with that. That's what the Xbox 360 was there to replace, and it wasn't a very good replacement. Just saying. However, I do prefer the Xbox 360 nowadays, but back then it was not a preferred system. If I were to make this top whatever back then, Xbox 360 would have been lower, and the Wii actually would have been on the list. The Wii is not on this list. Spoiler alert. But, so, if you want to know which Smash Bros. Game I thought was definitive back then, it was Brawl. I hate Melee. It sucks. Nowadays, it's Smash 4. Well, yeah, Smash 4. I can't really say SSF2 really dethrones it at all. SSF2 is like Brawl, but with better character selection, in my opinion. But yeah, there's a lot of good games on the GameCube. So yeah, moving on. Number 4, the Genesis. Now, the one I have in my room was my sister's. I don't know where she got from. She had it sometime after she moved out, or sometime a little bit before, actually. And is that game crooked? Looking right over there. But, yeah, the Genesis is where the Sonic games had originated. It's where it was the definitive place to play Mortal Kombat. I haven't played my Genesis in a while because the controllers we have controllers that are malfunctioning. Well, they're not malfunctioning, but the buttons are a lot harder to push than they need to be. I need to go buy updated controllers because, trust me, retro controllers are still sold if you know where to go. It's traders. But yeah. So I haven't played mine in a while, but there are some amazing games there, and I like them. So at number 3, we have the Nintendo 64. Who doesn't love the Nintendo 64? It was Nintendo's first attempt at 3D gaming, and I have to say it was a success. A success. Huh. I wonder what that word means. If it even is a word. But they even packaged it with the brilliant Super Mario 64. Which, by the way, my cousin, Team of Dragon Hunters, is playing it over on his channel. And I do have some pointers for him. I think I've already told him some of them. But he's playing it as a blind playthrough. It's not really a Let's Play, it's more of a blind playthrough. So, if you're going over there, just keep that in mind. I have given him some pointers. If you guys want, you can give him some pointers as well. I'll leave his channel in the description. But, I completed that game and everything. I spent a lot of time playing DK64 back when I was a kid. It was basically the system that I grew up playing from like age 7 to 12-ish. I still have the system from when I was growing up too, but you know, once we got the Wii, just kind of sat there for a little while, and then eventually I came back to it, and I'm just like, yeah, it was good, but I've pretty much completed all the games we have for it. I've bought a few games for it as of late, but it's a really good multiplayer system. Specifically if you're going to play Bond. Which, by the way, for anyone who says 007 GoldenEye has aged terribly, keep in mind the awkward way the controller was for the Nintendo 64. I mean, you basically had to have a mutated hand to hold everything. I don't really think it aged that bad. I've played it for quite a while, and even played some other shooter games that are also considered really good. Halo. But, yeah, I don't think the controls are that bad. But anyways, moving up, we have my number 2 option. Remember, this is before the Switch has officially launched. So, I don't know where the Switch will be in my list of favorite systems when I finally do get to play one, if ever. Because, let's be honest, I'm probably going to hold the Wii U for a little bit longer. Just, the Switch is not looking too good right now. Especially with the paid online. Ugh. But, the Wii U. It was basically the 3DS with a TV screen, if you ask me. But, it had a lot of good it had a lot of good features on it. It had a lot of good games. Like, Nintendo wouldn't release anything with it to that system without giving it a seal of approval, basically. I'm not saying there isn't shovelware on it, it's just really hard to find. Like, you've gotta go searching for that stuff. So, yeah. I haven't even played that many games on it. I got a little late into its life for the fact that I had to buy it myself. And, yeah, I didn't really have a job until a couple of years ago, and then lost it, so. That was one of my first purchases, was the Wii U. And now, moving up to the top. Hold on. Moving up to the top. The number one position, we have... Okay, that didn't go out as well as I planned it. Oh well. Anyways, at our number one option is the SNES. I mean, just take a look at the controller. I mean, it's got basically all your essential needs right here. It feels great. The controller can be tossed onto the floor, as long as it's not a hard floor. So, I've thrown it on some hard surfaces before. And it'll be just fine. You know it'll be just fine, as long as you throw it the correct way. You don't want to hit the sides. So, when you're, like, playing and get angry, you know? But, yeah. I actually threw a SNES controller at a Game Crazy once. And the guy was just like, "Do you throw your controllers at home?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're just fine! I have a friend who actually does throw all of his controllers, no matter what system it is. He's constantly going back to the store to buy new GameCube controllers. But, that aside, the SNES again... The SNES also came packaged with a brilliant first game, that being Super Mario World. A great platformer. Best graphics of the 2D platforming Mario games, excluding the new 3D like ones. Not like damn, I just stumbled over my own words. Basically what I'm talking about is like New Super Mario Brothers. New Super Mario Brothers, I don't count that when I'm talking about 2D platformer style, as that kind of started migrating to the 3D look rather than the 2D look. So what I'm talking about is the 2D look. But, yeah. A lot of memories from that system. It was actually the first system I played, and I still have one. It's not the one that I played originally. My cousin has that one, and not Team of Dragon Hunters. And my favorite game of all time is also on that system. My favorite game of all time being Robo-Track. If you have no idea what that game is, you should go look it up or go play it right now. It is a great game. If you can find a copy of it. You might just want to emulate it. There's basically no buying it. If you can emulate it well. I did play one emulation of it before, trying to get to replay it, since it is really hard to get a copy of it for the SNES. And that emulation did not run well, so yeah. Which, again, I should probably point out, that's why the PC was a lot lower in the list, is because emulations don't run very well. even if they are really old games. And there's reasons for that. But a lot of the times when you want to play a game from a console, it's gotta be released in the here and now. If you want to play something like on the N64, you just gotta hope your emulator's good. I don't really believe in emulating anyways, since that's stealing the game. But yeah, I think I got through that list okay. If you like it, please leave a like and subscribe. There are links in the description. I shall see you guys in the next video.
The truth is I was crying, I went out in my life. You were stuck in my mind, I was lost in your eyes. With my letter, wouldn't you be left inside my pocket? The ocean goes inside me. The ocean goes inside me. Round and round, the ocean goes inside me. The ocean goes inside me. It was like